Hello, welcome to the Kyota M888 Kokoro remote tutorial. The Kokoro has a great wireless remote that can be used to control every aspect of the chair, as well as quick access controls built into the arm that can be used to make small adjustments or just get right into a program. This tutorial is going to be split up into 6 different parts. Part 1, an overview of the remote and the buttons on the front. Part 2, the screen and what each piece means. Part 3, the menu system and how to customize a massage. Part 4, the quick access controls. Part 5, pairing the Bluetooth speakers in the chair to your phone. And if you need it, Part 6, connecting the wireless remote to Bluetooth and pairing it to the chair. Part 1, overview of the remote. The front of the remote consists of a screen, and then below the screen are the operational buttons. Let's go over the buttons because each of these has a specific function. Starting on the top left, there's the on-off button. Holding this for at least 1 second will either turn the chair completely on or off. When this is used to power off the chair, the remote will also power off after about 3 to 5 seconds. Just below the power button is the menu button. This opens up the menu system of the remote. Here we can customize many different features of the chair. We'll be going over this in depth in part 3. To the right of the menu button and a little up is the quick relaxation button. This will start an 8-minute quick relaxation mode. Great if you just need to decompress and only have a few minutes to do so. To the right of the quick relax button is the emergency stop button. Pressing this will stop all chair functions, and most of the buttons will become invalid. After you've pressed the emergency stop button, turning off and on the chair again will reset the chair's functions. Below the emergency shut-off button is the auto button. Pressing the auto button will cycle through 6 auto programs built into the chair: neck and shoulder, relax, waist and spine, active, healing, and back rehab. At the top of the screen, it'll display the current auto program that is running. There are 6 more auto programs built into the remote, which are accessible through the menu system of the chair. We'll be going over this in part 3. In the middle of the remote is a directional pad with the OK button in the middle of it. These buttons are used to select different items in the menu system. In the manual point mode, the up and down arrows can be used to adjust the rollers along the L track. When you start an auto program, the chair will immediately start a body scanning sequence. At the end of the sequence, the chair will beep, indicating that at this time, you can use the up and down arrows to adjust the position of your shoulders in the scan. Meaning if you feel the rollers are too high or too low on your shoulders, you can adjust accordingly. This scan will hold until you exit the chair, powering it off. The OK button in the middle of the remote confirms your menu choices. It also turns on and off the air ionizer when on the home screen. Just below the directional pad are the chair position adjustment buttons. There are 5 in total. Starting with the top left, there's a leg rest up button and a leg rest down button. In the middle is a zero gravity button, which will set your chair to zero gravity position. And then there's the backrest up and backrest down buttons. At the very bottom is a USB cable port. This is used to charge the remote. Part 2, the screen and what it means to you. On the screen of the remote, when the chair is running a program, you can see the status of the chair here and exactly what is running. Starting from the top of the status screen, in the top left corner, the name of the program that is currently running will display. Or if the chair is in manual mode, this will state manual. To the right of this is the Bluetooth icon. If it is highlighted blue, this means the remote is connected to the chair. If the icon is gray, you'll need to pair the remote to the chair. We'll go over this in part 6. Also in the top right is the battery level of the remote. Just below the name of the current program running are the current levels for the back roller speed and width, the airbag intensity, and the current 4D level. You can see if the mood lighting is on, and if the air ionizer is turned on or off. Just below the battery level is the current massage timer and the lumbar heat level. There is a massage position indicator where you can see that the rollers are along the track and which rollers are currently running. There's also the different technique indicators, which are kneading, tapping, knocking, and shiatsu. Just below these 4 is the zero gravity indicator button. Then finally, there is a small text box at the bottom of the screen that will communicate any additional chair statuses. Part 3, the menu system and customizing a massage. Press the menu button on the face of the remote. This brings up the menu system for the massage chair. Here you can choose between the pre-made auto programs, manual settings for the chair, customizing the airbags, rollers, and the heat, changing the massage timer and the chair settings. Then finally, there is an additional emergency stop option. Now let's start an auto program. Navigate to the auto option of the main menu. Here you can pick from health, pain relief, stretch, music sync, experience, relaxation. And then in the auto program's special menu, you can access the same program that the auto button on the face of the remote cycles through. These are neck and shoulder, waist and spine, back rehab, active, relax, and healing. If instead you would like to customize your massage, return to the main menu and select Manual from this menu. In the Manual menu, you can customize the massage mode, choosing from kneading, tapping, knocking, kneading and tapping, and shiatsu. The position of the rollers along the L track are customized from the position option. There's whole, which allows the rollers to travel along the entirety of the L track, partial, which will keep the rollers along an 8 to 10 inch section, and point, which will keep the rollers on one section of the L track. You can also customize width. There's narrow, middle, and wide. Not all massage techniques will be compatible with width. The compatible modes are tapping and knocking. Here you can also increase the speed of the rollers. There are 5 levels, with 1 being the slowest and 5 being the fastest. Next is roller depth, which appears in the menu as 4D. Here you can select 4D plus or 4D minus to increase or decrease the roller depth. And finally, selecting footrest length. You can adjust the footrest to be either further out or closer to the chair. The leg rest should automatically detect your leg length, but you can use this to make any small adjustments to the length of the leg rest. This chair has a very powerful compression massage. You can customize it in the airbag menu. Here you can select the different air zones by selecting position, then choosing either full body, upper body, waist and seat, and legs and feet. After you've decided the area you want massaged, you can change the intensity of the massage chair by returning to the airbag menu and selecting intensity. There are 5 levels of airbag intensity, level 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. Then, if you decide you want the airbags off, you can select all off from the airbag menu. To change the foot roller settings on the massage chair, select roller in the main menu. Then you can choose between quick, soft, or stop. This chair also has heat functions built in. Select heating in the menu system. Here you can turn on back, waist, and foot, each individually. Then you can increase the temperature or decrease the temperature of the chair by selecting temperature plus or temperature minus. If you want to turn off the heat entirely, you can turn off each zone individually. You can also change the length of the massage, choosing between 10, 20, and 30 minutes. When you select one of these options, that sets the time of the chair to that length. So if you have 5 minutes remaining on an auto program and you select 20, you will have 20 minutes left of that massage. This can be a good way to extend that massage and get that extra 5 minutes you sometimes need. Last but not least, you can choose the chair's language, choosing between Chinese, English, and Korean. Then you can turn on or off the LED chromotherapy lights. At the bottom of the main menu, you can select Stop to stop the current program and return to the home screen. Part 4. The Quick Access Controls. The remote built into the arm of the chair has great quick access controls that allows you to make small adjustments. Starting at the top, there's the on-off button, which allows you to turn on or off the chair with a long press. To the right of this is the stop button, which will cease all massage functions immediately. To reset the chair, you will need to turn it off and then on again. When the chair is on, you can choose up to 4 auto programs from the quick access controls. There's the quick demo, which is 8 minutes long. This demo program is the same program. This demo program is the same as the quick relaxation program that you can access through the quick relaxation button on the remote. Then there's health, stretch, and rhythm, all of which are 20 minutes long. Then finally, just like on the face of the remote, there are 5 chair position buttons. These are the leg rest raise button, the leg rest lower button, the backrest raise button, the backrest lower button, and the zero gravity button. Part 5. Pairing a cell phone with a massage chair. To utilize the built-in Bluetooth speakers, you'll need to connect your favorite Bluetooth device. Here I have an average smartphone. In order to pair it with the M888 Kokoro massage chair, you will need to open the Bluetooth menu on the phone. Find the chair in the available devices, and then pair your phone with the chair. Then you can play audio through the chair just like you would a Bluetooth speaker. There is no need to turn the Bluetooth on in the chair itself, so this is a really easy pairing. Then finally, part 6, connecting the wireless remote to Bluetooth. When you receive your chair, your remote will usually be automatically connected to the chair. This is indicated on the home screen of the remote by having the blue Bluetooth icon. If your remote is already connected, then you do not need this step. But if this icon is grayed out, that means the remote isn't connected. To connect, initiate Bluetooth pairing and connect the remote to the chair. Hold the menu and OK buttons for 4 seconds. The screen should start to state that Bluetooth pairing has begun. The Bluetooth icon will light up if the connection is successful. Afterwards, turn the wireless remote off and on again. Then it is ready for use with your chair. We hope that you enjoy your M888 Kokoro massage chair and that this video has allowed you to maximize your experience with it.